Abanawa Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Abahashem Rakat Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Amen. For Wadi Habashim Yahawashah Bahashim Wadash for another day to wake up. The Wadi Habashim Yahawashah for life. The Wadi Habashim Yahawashah for knowing him and his son's name. The Wadi Habashim Yahawashah for still having the mindset of me being 144% truth, man. And you know, Salakia, forgive me, under the weather. Yeah, around a lot of, nasty heathens, and plus this weather, really jacked me up. So I don't want to write this out. I can do something at the plantation today, maybe on a lunch break or before then. But Salakia, under the weather. But back to the subject at hand. Prophecy, man. Prophecy is literally happening before our eyes, man. Everything that's spoken in the scriptures, we seeing. Okay, we seeing men being tossed to and fro from doctrine. We're seeing people being lovers of their own selves. We're seeing people that are disobedient to their parents. We're seeing that perverse spirit that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has put on Babylon the Great. We're seeing all these things occur, man. We're seeing all these things literally being activated by and from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So, hey man, it's a beautiful time to be alive, even though we're going to go through a lot of trials, tribulations, the furnace of adversity. But our forefathers, as it stated, in the book of Matthew 13, that prophets and great men desired to see these last days, and we're seeing them. So, there's a lot of things that we're seeing, man. That we should really embrace, and also the scriptures give us clarification, comfort, definitely gives us comfort, man, because we don't look at things carnal, we look at things spiritual to be able to have assurance. I don't want to rock this out first and foremost of what is going to be gifted to us in these days to come. Protection, mercy, everything that the Lord promised his remnant, his predestinated lot, man, which is of prophecy. And you see, first and foremost, you see that the Lord is in control of everything, man. And that's scary as hell. But it's also confirming the scriptures. And it also should have us in a spirit of fear and humility. Okay? Because you see who was out here prophesying, and you see who was out here on playtime. You see who the Lord is supping with to make sure that his flock is fed, to make sure that they're comforted by the scriptures, to make sure that they're warned, to make sure that they're reminded, okay, comforted by the scriptures and embracement, always rehearsing the promises and, giving the examples of what the Lord has done for those that never forsook him, that always was obedient, okay, and, the prophecies to say, that the victory, Salaki, is basically ours, but we just have to endure. And also the reminders of those judgment videos of the Lord judging our people left and right, man. That myself and the other beloved elder apostles, elder bishops, and elders and brothers on down do. Like the beloved elder in North Carolina in the news, man. Okay, so, the Lord is showing you who he's dealing with. The Lord is showing you, who you should be tuned into. But again, it also goes back to the Lord having complete dominion, complete control over all and over Salakia. Overall in other vessels, man. You know, that Isaiah chapter 6, Isaiah chapter 9, Romans 11 and 7 down. Only ones that's going to be able to resonate, hear, connect, embrace, and love this good news, this gospel, is the predestinated lot. Okay, that's going to cleave on to the cornerstone, which is Yahweh Shai Mashiach. You know, because that third temple is spiritually being built. And every brother is a lively stone. You know, and you know, it's never any time to fall out, but especially now, us being at the end of this and giving these examples of prophecy, Shalaki, of prophecy being spotlighted amongst the world. Because that's what you're seeing, the prophecies being spotlighted and advertised amongst all Israel. People bugging out. People speaking against the truth. Isaiah 30 verse 9 on down. And those are people that were enlightened. Okay, Hebrews chapter 4, I believe, or maybe 6. You know, you were once enlightened to the truth, roughly paraphrasing that. We're seeing all these things, man. All of them. You know? And that alone right there should give you all the confirmation that you need to cleave on to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's Sirach chapter 2, the whole daggone, well, it's like a whole chapter. Forgive me, the whole chapter, Sirach 2, which is a beautiful chapter. And you know, amongst various other favorite precepts for me, but you know, Sirach 34 verse 13 on down, which gives you a smidget of the benefits to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's the beginning of being accepted with him. And that's the beginning of understanding and knowledge being revealed to you, man. And again, that alone, that shows you who's really sincere, who's really humble, who has humility, who's obedient and not rebellious, who's hearkening onto the words of the scriptures of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because a lot of these jakes that say they in the truth, they just want to be recognized as somebody when you're nobody. The only acknowledgement, the only ones that should be pedestalized and given reverence is Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. Period. There's no in between. There's no exceptions. And that's what the true men that sacrifice their lives daily do. Everything that I just stated to you. They walk in fear. They have humility. They reverence, acknowledge, and also are obedient, not rebellious against or towards Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. Slaki, forgive me. So, prophecy is here. Prophecy is being, again, spotlighted, advertised by Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai, man. We are literally almost home. We are literally almost at the finish line. We're just waiting. You know, you see the Lord, man, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful how you see the Lord controlling these Edomites, especially Trump. You know, Trump got that spirit of Pharaoh, man, in Egypt. Trump has that spirit of Pharaoh in Egypt. You know, Pharaoh would buck up and say, I'm gonna do this, and then, you know, the Most High would put the spirit on him to be stiff-necked, and then he would put the spirit on him to chill out and back down. This, man, look, man, this is beautiful, man. That's also in the book of Sirach. I can't remember exactly which chapter, where it says he hardened Pharaoh to basically show his power. You know, and also referencing the book of Sirach, chapter 18, verse 1 on down. You know, the dominion, the earth is in the control of the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And you know, Proverbs 21 verse 1. The king's heart, which is your mind, is also in the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Hey man, this is, you know, we know it's going to be, you know, to be clear, blunt, and straight direct, fucked up out here, which has to happen. But the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is going to put a spirit, which we have various precepts for that. He's going to put a spirit on his remnant, on his predestinated lot, to be merry-hearted, to be cheerful. Yeah, it's going to be scary, but we already have, again, clarification. We already have, okay, been verified through various precepts that the Lord is going to uplift a standard, okay? And also, as it states in the book of, I believe, Jeremiah 15, that the heathen shall entreat thee in the day of evil. You know, roughly paraphrasing, man. Okay? So, you know, hey, man, we almost home, man. We almost home. Literally, we are almost home. Because prophecy is literally walking off of the pages as we speak, as we teach, as we preach, as we prophesy, as we pray, as we go on about our day-to-day routine. So again, man, you know, we gotta prepare ourselves for these times by, you know, staying locked into the word, stay, you know, praying, sending up those curses, because the Lord is hearing us, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is damn sure hearing us. Okay? Period, man. Do you believe, man? Shit. I see it. I see it spiritually and carnally. I see it. Do you? Hey, man. Tawadi Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for another day. You know, even though this is hell, this is a nightmare. You know, fucking sick. Goddamn snow on the ground ain't snow. Around nasty ass heathens got, you know, man, come on, man. This is a nightmare, this is hell, but you know what? This is history in the making. And Adawan Ratazah were part of it. On the right-hand side, not on the side of disgrace. Not on the side of, you know, walking in contempt in the kingdom. Okay? So, you know, embrace what's going on, Akim wa Akwaf, because we almost home, man. You know, this is hell. This is a nightmare. But hey, we woke up today, and Lord willing, we wake up tomorrow in the same mindset, knowing the truth, knowing the names Yahweh Yahweh Shai, knowing that we're Israelites, knowing the 144 correct doctrine, you know, knowing everything that we need in these days to come, you know? Because, you know, this place, you know, it's vexing. It's literally plaguing your mind. But, hey, man, we got the remedy. We got the remedy. And what's the remedy? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And these words, man, which we meditate upon. Okay? And we, again, also, too, we got prayers, man. We got prayers in Hebrew, you know, that, that our beloved Ra'ash Managan always gives us, man, you know, for us to have on the fly. Okay? But you know, I'm gonna leave it right there, man. I don't want Ratazah, man. I don't want Ratazah. You know, a ball to this damn place. And Lord willing, man, I'll do another live stream sometime today. I don't want Ratazah, Lord's will. So with that, man, I'm just gonna say shalom. Love y'all. See y'all on the next one. Shalom, shalom.